Hey everybody, Stacey Simpson here, and we are getting ready to crown the next Dr. World 2023. So stay with us right here as I introduce you to our amazing director, Dr. Diana Lawrence.
Good evening. I'd like to welcome everyone to this special event. I'm Dr. Diana Lawrence, the president and founder of Dr. World Productions. Tonight is about celebrating the women in your life and their accomplishments. We are so glad that you're here. You should be incredibly proud of all they have achieved. The three pillars of Dr. World Productions are education, community service, and mentorship. These women have not only been active for all of those areas, but they've also now been on a journey of self-discovery through the field of pageantry. Without further ado, I would like to present our MC for the evening, which is Ms. Stacey. Stacey has been 40 years of pageantry experience and is the reigning Ms. Achievement Universe. Ms. Simpson is the CEO of Imagination and Pageantry Now, and she's a three-time cancer survivor with heart failure. In 2011, she was hit by a truck while riding her bicycle. In 2014, she became the first woman to receive cardiac stem cells to repair her heart. As an ambassador for health failure for the American Heart Association, Stacey has been featured on several news shows, including the Today Show, and is the recipient of the President's Service Award for over 15,000 hours of community service. Please welcome Stacey.
Hi, hello everybody. Thank you for being here. And I have got to acknowledge the amazing queens that are with us. The lovely Dr. Michelle Lynham, who is our reigning Dr. World. And I'm so happy that she is here and able to join us. And then my successor, the amazing, fantastic Ms. Achievement World, Esther Brandon. And these are the most amazing, accomplished, fantastic sister queens a girl could ever have. And I'm super excited to have both of you with us because, you know, you guys keep this going and share your light. And we're just so grateful to have both of you. And I want to take a minute to let Michelle just tell us a little bit about her year as Dr. World and like the experiences that you've had throughout this organization and what has been, you know, highlights of being Dr. World and being part of Dr. World Productions. You're muted. Hold on, we can't hear you.
So, I'm waiting for Valentine to burst in any moment and be part of the presentation. I think there's so many things that have touched me. You know, I know I've inspired a lot of girls and a lot of moms have come up to me and said some really wonderful things. And I've met so many amazing women out there that are lifelong friends now and that have just touched and uplifted me in life in so many ways. But as a founding queen, I think this is a monumental moment for Dr. Lawrence because, you know, I was there when we were just kind of scratching the surface of what this amazing pageant can be. And I have seen it just explode exponentially. And all that has to do with her love and passion for the mission of Dr. World Productions. And I'm so proud. And I just love her to pieces and everything that she's done for me. This is not, you know, I had a little bit of a rough year having my injury. So I'm not finishing out the year the way I would have wanted. But gosh, having all these sisters uplifting me and you're going to be stuck with me. I'm going to help you any way I can because like, this is just so amazing. It's just everything I would want for every young girl in this world is to have a touch of Dr. World Productions in their lives. And just thank you. I mean, just watching it go whoop through the roof is amazing.
Thank you. Thank you for your kind words. It means them so much to me. I can't talk.
Okay, Queen Esther, you get to also tell us about this experience because you have been with us for a while too and on this journey. And so I can say wholeheartedly that without my sister queens, like this would not be the experience. And without Diana, this has changed my life. So really quick, Esther, tell us about yourself really quick and your journey.
Well, I am your Miss Achievement World 2023. I'm glad to be here to look up to my big sister queens, Dr. America, Dr. United States of America, and Dr. World, which is getting ready to happen right now. It's just exciting to have a sisterhood of women who are filled with achievement, who go out into the community, who mentor, and who promote education. And I'm glad to be among them. Thank you.
Yay. All right. And the ladies that are waiting nervously, I know that there are people popping in. We see them popping in. I see comments. They're cheering on the women that are here, that you are all here to support. So representing Africa, we have Jackie as one of our finalists. We have Brandy representing America. We have Verena representing Brazil. We have Kella representing North America. We have Teresa representing Puerto Rico. And we have Jasmine representing Canada. And I just want to let all of the people know that are watching, their family and the friends, please keep giving out the good vibes and making the comments. We can't put them on, but the title holders can see it. They'll be able to see it later on. And I promise you, they are all here. You just can't see them actively right now. And as we call out the awards, you will be able to be there and just cheer them on. So keep giving them all of that love, because without these amazing women, we wouldn't have a reason to be here. So we are grateful for all of you to be here supporting them. So thank you so much.
All right, so let's talk about the areas of competition. So for those that aren't aware of it, just real quick, let's just give them an overview.
All right, who wants to take field presentation?
I'll take it.
Esther!
Probably my favorite area of competition is field presentation, where you do submit a video. You have 5 questions you have to answer, all about your career, your field of choice, the area in which you excel in the marketplace, if you will, and that you've invested time in education and why you were drawn to it, what are the good and maybe the not so good things about it, as well as what would you tell someone to inspire them to join you in the very career that you have selected. And so the field presentation, as you can see, is something I'm passionate about. I love it. And these ladies obviously do too.
And it's a maximum of 5 minutes, and you have to film it on your own phone or your own computer. Cannot have a videographer, and you have to edit it yourself. Right, Esther? Oh my gosh.
Right. And 10% of the score. 10% of the score.
All right. Michelle, do you want to do evening wear and introduction? Because I know you love that part. You're muted again.
I would love to do evening wear because this is like my favorite category. And actually, it's one of the ones I struggled with the most to transition from the way I'd been walking on the runway to pageant walk. So it was interesting to learn. And it's only 30 seconds. You get to do just a great introduction and show your style with your selection of dress. Also, not supposed to be filmed professionally. And yeah, just show your style and show your walk, show what you got. And I just absolutely loved it.
It's all about the creativity too, because like you have chosen amazing locations to be able to do yours.
One of the things that's great about virtual is that like us smart women get to think outside the box.
Absolutely. I agree wholeheartedly. All right, who wants to do panel? I know Diana.
Yeah, I'll let you do it if you want.
I think we all love interview, don't we? Like, isn't that no? Michelle's like, no.
My biggest fear. Oh my gosh, my biggest fear. Awful. I worked so hard on interview and just practice and not only changed how I was able to perform an interview, but it's changed my ability to speak to people on an everyday basis. And I was so glad when it's over because I was sweating bullets. But I really worked hard for that one. Could not believe I won. But
but that's the thing that's great about it is through this whole process, it's about the learning. It's about pushing yourself out of your comfort zone.
Absolutely.
Whatever, it's always, there's going to be at least one of the areas that's going to be a little uncomfortable for everybody. And it's just figuring out and then pushing through it. And I just love it because the judges are from all over and they get 7 full minutes with you.
Awesome.
And between that and the field presentation, they really get to know the women, not just 2 minutes and in an interview and 30 seconds on stage. It really does give them a different perspective. And then they learn so much from all of the contestants of things they didn't know about. So everybody's in this to learn. Whether they
was beautiful.
The contestant has a little time to get their personality out, not just throw out
Yes.
this fast canned answers. And you get some amazing panel judges because it's virtual.
Yes,
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
Well, and then we had that last bit, which is photogenic. And again, it's because, the person's going to be out and about, and we want to make sure that they're approachable in their pictures. And as I always like to say, do you want to have coffee with them? Do you want to meet them? Are they approachable? And so that's what's really important. So, and this is the lovely picture that you won with.
And I would also like to add that really quick, that the field presentation, the evening wear, and then the photogenic are all presented to the judges before the judges ever meet you. So by the time they get to meet you, they already know a lot about you. So when it comes to interview, they've already learned about your career. They've already been able to see you in evening wear and been able to see you, so they can say, oh, that's Michelle. Okay, great. And so I think that's a really important part of this too, because then they truly are getting to dig into who you are and what makes you a great queen. So
they can dive in a little deeper right from the start.
There you go.
yeah.
They do, and it's a lot of work for them. They do a lot of work to be a judge, so I'm grateful for them. Well, speaking of the judges, it's probably time that we should hurry up and introduce them so that we can move on to the other things, because I'm sure that the girls are getting very antsy back there and wanting to get done with this, especially Jackie in Africa right now. She's like, it's 4:30 or 5. I don't know. Sorry, Jackie. All right, so let's go. All right. Well, we will start with first of the judges, and the judging panel did judge all of the areas. If you want to learn more about the judges, you can go to the website and look up their bios. I will just go through them very quickly, but if you watched the Dr. America, you would have gotten the full bios, but there are going to be more updates on the website, so you can certainly go there to learn more about them. All right, I'm next, Fatma, and then we had Dr. Jackie that is Ms. Senior World 50s, and Dr. Cindy Frazier, Reggie Lewis, who is working on Dr. Dr. Jackie McKenzie, who is also our Dr. Universe 2020-21 Marcelo, and he is, I got quite a few things up there, but learn a little bit more, a lot of experience, a lot of pageant experience. And then Kimberly, I will go ahead and give her a little bit more of a shout out, because she is a representative from Queenly as one of our major sponsors. So I am thrilled that she was able to join us and really get the firsthand knowledge of the beautiful, wonderful, smart women that are involved. And with that, do have to talk about the sponsors, and we're all wearing our gorgeous earrings from the Crown Jewel Designs.
Got mine on.
And so I designed with Ashley these earrings, and then we have special stones for the different crowns and the different titles. And mine have all the stones because they are all my babies. I want to also thank Esther for all of her help, especially this morning, and then throughout in preparation. Stephanie Grady, Christina Petaway Jones, Dr. Tiffany, our previous Ms. Achievement World, Victoria Silva, Stacy, obviously, and Yolanda. And then our sponsors, Pageantry Now, Imagination, Because Smart is Beautiful Princess program, our lovely Crown Couture collection, that gorgeous box that is the Stacy. I just want to thank them. And then Queenly, of course, our two largest sponsors are the Crown Jewel Designs and Queenly. And we're just very grateful, because we wouldn't be able to keep our entry fees are so low. They really cover even anything but what the women get. So it's really because we want people to be able to touch their, get their feet wet if they've never done pageants. And most of our women haven't done pageants. So it's quite an experience. So we're very fortunate to have sponsors that help us make that possible. All right. I'm going to go into a couple of these special awards before we get to it. I know the poor women, that's what you get for being World. At the World, you have to have a little bit more that you have to deal with. One of our judges for our of the years, Community Leader of the Year, Educator of the Year, and Mentor of the Year is Sean Ashcraft. And our other is Victoria Silva, and she is a Portuguese artist. She lives in Portugal, and she's also a pageant coach. So our first award is for the Community Leader of the Year. And I just want to give a shout out to Amanda Kerr. She is in our Ms. Achievement. She's Ms. Achievement California, and she has done great things in her community. And so it was very exciting to see that she was selected as the recipient of the Community Leader of the Year. And our other is the Educator of the Year, and that is, here we go, Rebecca Morse, who is Dr. Virginia America. Yay. And last is the Mentor of the Year. And the Mentor of the Year is Dr. Keller Price, Dr. World North America, who is here.
Congratulations.
All right, couple more things and then we'll get to the important stuff. But to the people that are receiving these, it is kind of important, so we will go with that. Our next one, we had a Miss Congeniality, which would be for all of the different divisions. And the recipient of the Miss Congeniality Award is Dr. Haley Nelson, who is now, I was able to update this right before posting, is the new Dr. America.
Dr. America.
So I was able to update it just before we went live because that just happened. So congratulations to her. So not only is she smart and beautiful, she's also a sweetheart. All right. So we'll move on to the Individual Achievement Awards. And the first is the Academic Achievement Award. And the one thing that I want to make sure that everybody is aware of, that this is exciting that she has won this, but it has no bearing on the Dr. World title. It's a separate award that the judges do select based on the resume and what their general feeling are about the person's academic achievement. The next one is our community engagement. This is for being very visible on social media, not only as a representative of Dr. World Productions, but also as truly being committed to community service and making a difference in the world, making an impact. So the recipient of the Community Engagement Award is Dr. Keller Price.
Yay, Keller! Congratulations!
All right. And then the last of the special awards that, again, have no bearing on the world title is the Career Achievement Award. And the recipient is Dr. Jasmine. Yay! Congratulations. All right. Now it gets serious. And these do have an impact on the outcome. All right. So the first is the field presentation. And the winner is Dr. Jasmine, and it counts as 10% of the overall score. Congratulations.
That look on her face was enough. Aww.
All right. Up next, we have the Most Photogenic Award. And it goes to Dr. Jackie.
Oh, wait, sorry, Jackie. Yay, there you are.
And that is 10% of the overall score. Our next is Best in Evening Wear and Introduction. And that goes to Dr. Jasmine.
Yay.
And that is worth 30% of the overall score. And the last, proving because smart is beautiful, is the Interview Award. And the recipient of that highest score is Dr. Jasmine.
Yay! Oh. Oh.
All right.
All right, the hard part. Oh, goodness. The crowning. Are we ready, ladies?
Yes. All right. And we have to wait just another minute because we have to first say goodbye to our wonderful Michelle. Not goodbye, just farewell for right now. Not goodbye.
We have Michelle's video. So I'm going to take everybody off of screen so we can see Michelle's video. So hold tight with us, guys.
Greetings from Dr. World 2022, Michelle Lynham. Now's the time to finally say farewell and pass on the bling to a new Dr. World. I know some of you very well, and some of you I'm just getting to know a little bit. One of the queens I've known for a long time loves to ask the question, what made you do this crazy thing called pageantry? I'd often seen these beautiful, poised, articulate, talented, giving women when I was chaperoning my daughters backstage at fashion shows. I was in such awe of them, but one thing I knew for sure, I was not a pageant girl. But as you get older, I think sometimes you get a little more courageous, and you perhaps care a little bit less about what people think. And before you knew it, I started modeling at the age of 45. And I loved it. And then one of my pageant friends who knew of Dr. Lawrence told me about the most amazing pageant system for women with doctorate degrees. What better thing than to mentor, give back, inspire. But one thing I knew for sure, I'm not a pageant girl. My friend insisted, Dr. Lawrence encouraged me. You know, and I started to think there's some queens who get up on stage and do science experiments because smart is beautiful and there's nothing cooler than a nerd. We were in the midst of the pandemic. I was fearing for my life on the front lines, as well as my colleagues, my family. So I was learning all I could, and I was sharing this information with anyone who would listen. My classmate in New York passed away as a result of the pandemic, and that just fueled my fire to do as much as I could. Once I had the platform of Dr. Virginia, Dr. United States, Dr. World, gave me a little more visibility, whether on social media, the local news, international papers, or even as far away as the television in Japan. Many came to me for honest, unbiased guidance, and I appreciate that opportunity. I'd like to think I maybe saved some lives or some people from getting sick. Clearly from my sideshow, it shows that I don't mind putting on a pretty dress, pop on some fake lashes, a crown, and I hopefully can show girls that if they want to be pretty and feminine, they don't have to give up being successful, independent, highly educated, and highly achieving. The perfect example of this is Dr. Lawrence herself, who has so many titles under her belt and is such an asset to her students. She has been so welcoming, kind, encouraging, and very understanding. I would not have done this without her, and I could not have done this without her. I will forever be indebted to her, and I will do all that I can to continue to promote the wonderful mission of Dr. World Productions. I'm so grateful she created a princess program that helped my shy daughter out of her box, even if just a little. I'm so grateful for the gift of all these sisters. As someone who grew up with a brother who sometimes picked on me, I now have an army of sisters. So many of them have given me so much love and gift of their time, whether it's picking out outfits, tweaking my runway walk, helping me nail interview questions, reminding me to keep my fingers together, encouraging me to spend too much money on gowns in New York, giving me physical therapy advice when I'm down in the dumps, and maybe most embarrassingly, talking me through a potential pinworm outbreak in my house. It was a false alarm, by the way. As I look towards the future, I am so excited by all the amazing women who are dipping their toes into pageantry, because Dr. World Productions is a shining example of the future of pageantry in the modern day. Women can be whoever and whatever they want and achieve all the greatness they deserve. Thank you, Dr. Lawrence, all the amazing sponsors, my family, and all my sister queens for life. Love you all. Mwah.
Oh, I'm gonna cry, Michelle. Oh.
Thank you. So kind. Uh,
I hope
anyway,
I hope you made you chuckle too. Little tears.
I did. I got it on a roller coaster of emotions. Thank you so much. Very kind. And again, I couldn't do it without all of you. I mean, it's all of you that makes this happen. All right. Whew. So that's hard to do. So let's talk about who's it going to be. We need to talk about that. It's time. So is everybody ready?
Thumbs high.
All right.
You ready, ladies?
Ready? All right.
All right, let's do this.
The fifth runner-up to Dr. World 2023 is Teresa, representing Puerto Rico.
Yay! Congratulations.
Our fourth runner-up, representing Brazil, Dr. V, as I like to call her. Is she there?
I can't. There she is. Hi.
I'm going to be posting some videos, and those that will give me permission to post. I would love if you'd let me post your video. I think people would get it's inspirational. Her evening wear. I have not seen that much creativity. It was amazing. All right. And our third runner-up is Dr. Kellett, representing North America.
Yay!
Love that photo. All right. And then there were three. And are we ready?
Are we ready?
Okay, we're almost there. All right. The second runner-up to Dr. World 2023 is Jackie Berry, representing Africa.
Yay! Congratulations.
Awesome. All right. And before we move on to the first runner-up, we know how important the first runner-up is. Well, those that have done pageants before, have watched pageants before, know that the first runner-up job is very important, because if anything should occur where the queen must step back, then the first runner-up would take over. And the first runner-up to Dr. World 2023 is Dr. Brandy, representing America. So that means the new Dr. World 2023 is Dr. Jasmine, representing Quebec, Canada.
Yay! Oh, you're muted, Jasmine.
I'm just trying to catch my breath. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. Oh, what a dream come true. My first dream was to get my PhD, and was then to show the world that they can do it as well. So I'm very proud to represent the women of the world. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Wear your crown well. That is awesomeness. All right. And I am going to add all of the ladies to the stream so that we can hold tight, so we can get photos with everybody. Hello, ladies. Look at all of the amazing humans that are there. That is so awesome.
Great. Well, again, I want to thank you so much for everything that you've done. This wouldn't be possible without you. There would be no Dr. World Productions without you. So this is my love. This is my life. And I could not be prouder of all of the women that have come, and become a part of this. And I know there's only one crown at the end of it, but I hope that you built a sisterhood and you continue to be a part of it, and you understand and have embraced it. And I'm overwhelmed. I'm super emotional. Sorry, but thank you. That's all I can say is thank you so much. And I guess I will be shipping this bad boy off on Monday.
Yay!
It has to sit in customs for how long?
I just want to say on behalf of all the queens that we couldn't do this without you, Diana. You had the vision, you had the courage, you had the idea that you wanted to do something different. And because of that, all of us have an opportunity to be your queens, and it is an honor and a privilege. So thank you so much.
Love you all. Thank you so much. Thank you. And those of you that are like poor Jackie, that I don't even know, what's at 5 in the morning. Hopefully you can sleep in tomorrow. And again, sorry that we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but that's life, and that's online. And so, but thank you so much. And I wish you all the very best. And, I know we've got a big year ahead of us, and we'll just keep plugging away. And so thank you so much for everything.
Thank you. All right, everybody, I'm going to close out the show. Stay in, everybody. Thank you to all of our viewers, all the friends and the family that stayed up late, that followed all of these amazing title holders through this journey. Continue to love on them, continue to support on them, continue to support our new queens, Dr. America, Dr. United States of America, and Dr. World. We are grateful for all of you for joining us. And maybe you want to become part of the sisterhood. Go to drworldproductions.com. We'll see you guys all later. Thank you so much. Stay safe, everybody.